How many again? How many psychics?
50 psychics. Welcome to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. We're actually talking about the 4th annual Todd and Erin Psychic Fair.
50.
And this is going to be cool.
It's like a vortex.
It's next Friday, as a matter of fact. We're only a week away. But with 50 psychics, you know that there's like every possible kind of psychic. And I don't know if you know this. Did you know that there's some that read tarot? There are some that are mediums and that can see from beyond. There are some that read your energy signature. There's some that read your palm. It's really interesting.
It's 50. We've done this before. We've been to other people's.
The biggest gathering.
They had like 20.
Yeah, the biggest gathering of gifted readers along the Wasatch Front. I'm very excited. We also have massages and body works. I think kind of help you relax and get ready while you're kind of waiting.
And we
for
have
reading.
50 psychics.
And we have unbelievable amounts of gorgeous handmade stuff. I mean, everything from jewelry to clothing. And we've got wonderful, wonderful places where they're selling handmade items that are made like in Africa and in Morocco that are helping little families there. So this is like the world's best combination of like everything. Oh, Nothing But Cakes is going to be there with April, and my dear friend Melissa from Christopher's Prime Steakhouse is also bringing snacks.
Along with 50 psychics.
All right, next Friday,
okay, first of all,
it's 5 to 10 p.m., Viridian Center in West Jordan. If you want to learn more, you can just go to our website, thetoddanderinddailystream.com.
And you can get them at the door if you don't want to buy them online. Okay.
At the door. That's fine.
All right, so what else is going on? Oh, another trend.
Food trend.
Let's go through some of the trends we've dealt with. Okay. We've dealt with avocados on toast.
With the white chocolate on top. We did the KFC chicken skin witch, which unfortunately was delicious.
It was. I'm amazed I'm still alive. Just off camera, there was a guy with paddles going.
Just waiting for it, but it was so good. But, of course, this is a new one now.
This is a new one, shall we?
Because it's a combination. I didn't think you could even increase sugar on it.
Bon appetit. Let's go. What we're going to do today is very simple. I found this. It's a little retro. I was in the grocery store, and when I was walking down the aisle, I looked up to my right, and what did I see? Shake and bake. Shake and bake. Do you remember the commercial? Do you remember the 1968 or 1970 or something? And the guy would come home wearing a fedora with smoking a pipe, and he'd walk in and he'd smell, and he'd go, "Hey, hon, are we having fried chicken?" And her in her skirt with her pearls on and an apron that says, "No, it's shake and bake." And then the little obnoxious kid runs in and says, "And I helped." That was realistic. My mom dressed like June Cleaver all the time. So anyway, I saw this. I went, "Oh my gosh, I got to do this. I got to make this. I haven't had this like forever." And then I looked next to it. So you have shake and bake, and then you have shake and bake 2.0. Now it says oven fry extra crispy, made by Kraft, the same people. And it says that basically you can add this and it makes your chicken extra crispy. Comes with a bag like this. Now the weird thing is there's no shake and bag that you used to get with a shake and bake. But basically it's the same thing. Their directions though say to take skinless chicken, like a chicken breast or something like that, and actually do it that way. And I thought to myself, why stop there? Why not make it better? Why not take it to the next level? And that's what we're going to do. All right, so I've got chicken thighs over here. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? See, it's like a joke. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to batter these and dredge them in this stuff. Good shot. Sometimes you just know when it's right, don't you? Perfect. All right, so what we're going to do is dredge this. Hang on one second. All right, 400 degrees, 45 minutes. That's all it's going to take. And all you do is you take them, and I'm only going to dredge the top because, well, that would be crazy to do both sides. And all I'm going to do is that. Now, I don't know. A lot of people are always so, "Oh, you cook a lot of food at the same time." And it's pretty straightforward. I don't mind cooking, but when I'm doing like utility cooking, you know, for your family and stuff, I can make this last like 3 days. Well, teenager too. Because I don't really like cooking every single day. And who's got time? And where are my pearls? So basically, you get them all dredged like this. like I said, it cooks really fast, so the prep time is minimal. And now we're gonna go, whoops, forgot this, hang on. A little confused there. There we go, I'm better. All right, so now, we're gonna take this, take it to the oven. All right, it's out of the oven. It looks great, doesn't it? And it all started off with shake and bake. And this is shake and bake, breaking all the rules, baby. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the crunch test. Now the reason you leave the skin on is because of the crunch, and your kids are gonna love it. Your husband, your spouse, your dog, don't let your dog eat chicken, the bones. You'll notice that I have placed right here a super sensitive microphone. It's gonna pick up, where's a fork? And it's gonna pick up just how crispy this is. Are we ready? Let's listen, shall we? Not bad. Sounds delicious. Yummy. You know, I think breaking the rules is going to work this time. You've seen how crunchy it is. Mm. 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 Oh. Mm. 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 Oh. See ya.
The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops, with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com.
No, they were like a bunch of ninjas sitting right next to the door at Smith's in the avenues, just waiting, and you can't walk by and all these little cute kids.
With their little knobby knees, and they're all red looking, and they're cold.
And then the moms are behind them going, "You buy some cookies,
And traditionally, it's always somebody from my kid's school, so it's not like I'm going to say no.
You're so screwed.
What kind of an animal would you be?
We will slice your tires. That's the mom. That's the mom talking.
Talking Girl Scout cookies, of course. And if you haven't got them online and ordered already, now those little darlings are right outside the grocery store just waiting for you. But this is pretty intense. Troop 455, they're a well-oiled machine. They're down south near Draper, and they were standing out there cold night at the grocery store.
Oh, no.
They have all these boxes. Now, I'm a little scared to do this story, and here's why.
I know.
There was a story that started out as a Tell Me Something Good.
Just like this one.
Last week, where the man bought thousands of cases of...
All of them.
Just like all the cases that the kids had with them at a grocery store.
Yeah.
And he took a picture with them smiling. They're like, what a great guy. He goes, I'll distribute them to my businesses. And then it turned out that the feds actually saw all of the coverage that went viral, and he was arrested on international felony drug and trafficking violations.
Well, evidently we know it was marijuana because he was that hungry.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
I'm just bracing that this is just going to stay awesome, okay?
All right, so go ahead.
They're cold. They're outside of the grocery store, and then a lovely man named Daryl Smith. Daryl, I have faith in you. I know that you're not going to be on racketeering charges. I know it.
Don't be that guy.
You're going to be a beautiful, normal human being. And he walked up to the booth, and he said, I'll buy $1,000 worth of cookies. We thought he was joking. That's 250 boxes of cookies.
How big is his car?
250 boxes. Not a single box left the booth with Smith. He wouldn't take a single box for himself. What he asked instead is just pass these out to people as they come out of the grocery store and smile, have them, make their day. They went, are you serious, sir? And he goes, no, that's fine. He said, it'll be great, and they'll have a good smile, and we'll all be happy.
There you go.
So with 250 boxes, it took them 2 nights to actually give them all away. And initially, they had trouble because people were like, oh, no, I don't.
No.
Because it's true, we all expect nothing's for free in this world.
Right.
And people are like, no, that doesn't happen. Nothing is free.
You know you want to pay them for them again.
That sadly would be true. But she said, we've never had anything like this before, and it was a cool experience because we're out there in the freezing cold just wanting to go home. And instead, we got to give away cookies.
Have fun.
But I think that's gorgeous. They said he was so kind and generous, and she said, all of us just want to remember that so that we can feel like better people throughout the year. And maybe that's why he did it. By the way, if you still need your cookie fix, you've got till March 24th.
Is that it?
Any grocery store should have those little darlings.
You know, all I can think of is there's parents out there that their garages are stacked to the roof because they're the place where they're distributed from. And how horrible would that be to have a gallon of milk, it being midnight, and you know what's in the garage?
Jesus. Well, it's our friend Chris. He had 2 girls in Girl Scouts, and they didn't all sell in their scout trips. They didn't all sell the boxes that takes you to the magical horse camp. You know, that's the big one.
He bought them.
So he bought the rest of the boxes, and he was passing them out at his business for like the next 6 months.
Oh my gosh! So
no one would complain. It's like, thanks.
The Thin Mints ones, if you go online, the Thin Mints ones go, hey, does everybody stock up on Thin Mints? And it's like people have them in their
They freeze them ahead.
freezers.
No, a bunch of, like Karen does.
And they eat their last box the week before they come out again.
Oh my gosh, really?
That's crazy.
They like ration them out.
Legislation.
This one's brutal.
Which one is this?
Well, you know, we've laughed about some of the legislative things, like they want to make it legal to bet on horse racing in Utah. And it's like, well, there is a logical way. You know, and
that's not going to happen.
Endless things with the beer, you know, how intense should our beer be? But this one to me is so big that I didn't even know this still existed. My mom worked for the state. She was a clinical nutritionist for high-risk pregnancies. So she worked with a lot of women who might be mentally ill. There were some that were prisoners from Point of the Mountain. But she told me about one woman that she went to visit, and she had given birth while being chained to her bed.
Wait. So
now, I know that there are many, many women that are probably in prison for very violent offenses. I know that there's some that could be a danger to themselves or to others.
Right.
But in the moment of giving birth, I will dare anyone who has been in this position to tell me that you're about to grab a scalpel and go crazy.
Or run.
It's not going to happen. And this was actually pushed by Michelle O'Donnell.
Plus, it's that moment.
She was in jail in 2001. She had an incredibly difficult birth. She was in labor for 30 hours. She was shackled. Her ankles bleeding on the shackles and one arm dug in. She said, I understand the practice of keeping inmates shackled once they've given birth, but she said, I didn't believe that this could happen.
Right.
Now, here's the part that's so painful, though. They said that Utah State prisons actually stopped this practice a long time ago, but nobody seems to be aware of that, and it's still happening
they keep doing
today. And they said the state official policy is to prohibit it, and that was in 2015, but there's a myriad of Utah doctors who said, I'm still treating these women during their labors, and the doctors would protest and go, I can't work like this, neither can they. Right. And the guards would say, this is policy. So no, people are not aware of it. So basically what they're pushing here is that they're finally going to do a decisive piece of legislation that says this cannot be allowed under any circumstances.
You'd think as a dad or a mom and working there that you would go, well, wait a minute, this isn't right.
And I have enormous pride for her because Michelle overcame her own drug problems. She went through this horrible experience that could have broken a lot of people. And now she's fighting for other moms.
Good job.
So I am totally going to call both of our Senate and our state representative, and I'm going to strongly urge that they will.
And you know what's funny? It's there's so much stuff up there, and it's not like they would go.
Some of them are stupid, and some of them are crucial.
I think they should be locked to their beds. No, they just don't know it. They don't know about it because there's so much stuff out there.
All right, thank you. That's my soapbox for today, and I appreciate it. I'm calmer now again.
Soap. Let's talk about soap. Bath bombs. Bath bombs are Zoe.
Our daughter is obsessed with bath bombs.
Bath bombs.
And it doesn't help that whenever we go to one of our events, like the Psychic Fair coming up, or Erin's Night Out, when all of my friends,
some of you people,
Magical Star, Nikki, like basically hook her up with bath bombs for the rest of her life.
There's one that was this big. It was like a football. Cantaloupe. It was a cantaloupe. So anyway, and I think about, I like glycerin soaps, and I like citrus, and you think of all the other ones and all the favorite scents and stuff.
Lemons, yes.
Yeah, French fries.
What?
French fries.
A soap with French fries?
Del Taco. They did it.
I like Del Taco. At 2 a.m. in the morning, Del Taco is a friend.
It's the cat's.
They're our friends, yeah.
Pajamas, yeah.
But I don't understand the French fry soap.
Well, they did the soap, and it became so popular that they said, being the innovators, kind of building themselves up a little bit, that you could actually go online and get it now.
French fry scented soap.
So
ordinarily, I would laugh at you.
Yes.
But I know that this sort of thing has actually been very popular in the past.
It has been tested, and I'm sure that there's been many a child born due to this soap, because it is an attractive scent. See, if I smelled like...
delicious to me.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Get some ketchup.
You would be completely, yeah.
Yeah, you would.
I would be helpless in your thrall.
Unfortunately, KFC beat them to it a couple of years ago.
How so?
Soap that smells like French fries, and it sold out in hours, and it smelled like their chicken, because all the stuff smells the same, because it all gets mixed. That's why
glorious fry grease.
That's why they put it in a bowl.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's amazing. Ordinarily, I would say that is disgusting, but then I think about French fries, and when you're hungry, and what a glorious smell it is. It's like, I don't know if I could turn that down.
My dollar...
I'm not proud, but...
Well, you never have been. Look who you married. My Dollar Shave Club...
Get back.
And this is not... I was kidding about me.
Good.
Send me literature now. Like they think I read in the bathroom, which I don't.
Everybody reads in the bathroom. What are you talking about?
I don't read in the bathroom.
I read in the tub. And people don't even like to just be bored sitting down at the potty. They want to have something to do.
Tubs are boring.
No, tubs are glorious, but that's a different thing. That's part of a ritual.
Oh, so anyway.
See, this is why he's sad and bitter.
I give this to Erin, because they send me stuff that you can read in the bathroom, and I don't do that. What's the story you're going to read today?
Have really handy stuff, though.
Dollar Shave Club, by the way, is not paying for this, but
no,
they
they're
should.
Not, and they should be. This is the love-hate issue, and it's funny, learning to love horrible things, like, for instance, vegetables. There's a nutritionist, Sean Salazar, he says, here's a deal. Learn how to prepare them yourself, not like microwaving something and warming it up that's frozen. She said, you probably hate vegetables.
Brussels sprouts.
Because you were given them as a child.
Cabbage.
The ones that I think are disgusting are like those pea diced carrot frozen things that you get, or even worse, in a can.
We had those last night.
There you go. That's what made me think of it.
We did.
But yeah, so if you have that and you're like, oh, that's what it is. It's disgusting. But if you make something on your own.
Right. Your own way.
Then you like it.
And add bacon to it.
Now, gym, almost everybody's like, I'm not going to the gym. I'd rather kill myself. Number one, because everybody either is so sculpted that you're like, or it's just people who are tired and miserable. They said, this is the trick. You need to find an exercise that instills a bit of nostalgia from childhood. Maybe you were a big swimmer. Or maybe you loved playing basketball with your dad. That was kind of your thing.
Or eating cake.
But they said, go with the memory of something that pleased you as a child, and then reenact it at the gym. Find a place where you can do basketball. Find a place that has a pool. Right. And he said that makes a huge difference. This is the one I don't believe with, and they're just foolish. Finding peace without Wi-Fi. Brooklyn-based yoga instructor Lauren Bacardi recommends taking this opportunity for a moment of mindfulness. She says, close your eyes and feel the space around you.
I feel the space around me.
The only thing I'm feeling is intense anxiety because I can't get online.
It's because you're working.
Intense. All right. I'm always working.
Should I tell you how to release your inner tensions?
If
you ever wanted to do this, this is your opportunity. If you like the movie Mad Max, the original awesome one. Or
the new awesome one, also done by George Miller, which was an incredible feminist manifesto.
I want you to picture the cars. I want you to picture the costuming. I want you to picture the mohawks. I want you to picture the tin pans coming off the shoulders and the equipment, the football equipment, and the umpire's chest protector,
all the
and
awesome
all that
crazy stuff. Yeah.
And that's Mad Max. Now you can go for a week and experience it in the desert. Kind of like Burning Man, but
we told you about Burning Man
not
before,
friendly.
But they actually stole something from Burning Man. They stole Thunderdome, which is why it wasn't there last year, and I was so heartbroken.
Just like in the movie.
Do you remember Mad Max Thunderdome?
You
can
climb on the dome
and swinging, and you battle.
And you pull weapons off the wall. Well, they do it.
No chainsaws, though, sadly.
No. So basically, it happens in Southern California, in the Mojave Desert, just close to that, and it depicts the film. Everything they kind of create is around
all the post-apocalyptic stuff.
And then your job is to fill the space. You have to have the clothing. You have to have costumes on. You have to do it the entire time you're there. If you walk by and you're not dirty enough and you're not dust covered, the crews will yell, "Not dirty enough."
That's essentially just like Burning Man, too.
And you have to get on the ground, roll around the dirt a little bit.
So this really, if you think about it, is the polar opposite. Burning Man is all about love and gentleness and flowers. And this is more like, let's go knock some stuff apart.
4,000 people last year.
That sounds fun.
They're expecting more this year. One of the cool things is the cars. You know, think about Mad Max. Think about the cars chasing the train. Oh, yeah.
The cool mutant vehicles.
All the mutant vehicles.
Yeah.
See, in my case, I could just drive my old truck on, and it would be mutant. They'd go, "I can't believe it's still running. What kind of craziness did you do to it?" And I went, "Drove it into the ground." So anyway, that's a new thing. If you're looking for a new adventure.
Boy, howdy. That's one.
And what's it called? What's the official name?
I get out a lot of my inner aggression that way.
Anyway, it's a great thing. So just look at it. Just look up Mad Max.
That is
Wasteland
so awesome.
Weekend is what you're looking for. Wasteland
Mojave Desert.
Weekend.
Wasteland Weekend.
There you go.
Maybe we need to change from our gentle, loving Burning Man to something more aggressive and smacky. I don't know. It kind of sounded cool.
I'm going to go hide in a private place in a panic room. And you guys have a great day. And thanks for watching the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. You are so nuts.
You know
You are
it's cool.
so nuts.
You know it's cool.
Smacky. It's all
if you want to
smacky.
get all smacky and stuff.
On
yeah.
who?
Well, not you.
You guys have a great day.
Something
We'll see you later.
with a sledgehammer, I guess.
Okay.
Not you necessarily.
The less you talk, the better it is now.